Hi there, day two of 75 hard prep. Okay, I've got a few things laid out. Yesterday I talked about what 75 hard is, so if you need a refresher, go back on that video. It was yesterday's video. And remember, this is called This, That, and the Other. Please like and subscribe. I'm hoping you follow along with me. I'm going to tell you a little bit more of what I'm planning on doing. So yesterday, on the day one prep, I mentioned as I was reading off the non-negotiable rules of 75 hard, I saw that the cold plunge wasn't on my printout. Well, I was like, why did they take the cold plunge out? Why did they call it? Well, I just researched that I actually did the more advanced version, so I'm even more impressed I did this. So the advanced version not only involves those 5 negotiables that I mentioned yesterday, but it also involves 5-minute cold plunge. My dog's barking too. This is the time of day he barks. And 10-minute visualization and 3 critical power lists, like things you're going to do that day, like the critical list that you're going to do that day. So, wow, I'm impressed with myself. Okay, so no cold plunge for those of you that thought there was a cold plunge. There's just 5 negotiables. And I am going to pause this and see what my dog needs. Okay, gave my dog a treat. He is settled. Okay, so what I'm going to go over today is my diet, the diet part that I'm going to do. You can follow me along, and again, just know that these nails will not be fixed until they grow out. So no comments in the comment section. Okay, so I'm going to read you. I'm doing the Mediterranean diet. Again, follow along with me if you want. I will be doing some recipes and cooking a little bit. Maybe I'll share all of that. Don't know how much time I have. I mean, I have a job and I have a side gig, and this is my side gig. So here we go. So the Mediterranean diet, if you can just imagine what that is, what it involves. Obviously, feta cheese versus Colby or cheddar or things like that. Olive oil versus your butters, your margarines, or your other oils. So that's a healthier oil. More vegetables, fruits, yes, but fruits also are sugar, so it just depends on what your goal is. So yeah, fruits like apples, bananas. I'm going to stick more with blueberries and probably apples and other berries. I made such a good meal yesterday that I'll share probably next week, but we'll see. I'll share a little bit tonight that involved a little bit of apples and also sweet potatoes, brown rice, not white rice. And I'm probably not going to have very much bread. I'm gluten-free anyway because I have an autoimmune disease. So that is up to you guys, but that would be a limited amount, just like beef and poultry is also limited, trying to go more toward the fish route, even though it's still allowed. Poultry is still allowed. So beans, garbanzo beans, eggs are allowed. Dairy, I'm going to limit that a little bit because it's not very good for me, even though I'm going to have feta cheese still. Okay, and Greek yogurt and blueberries, nice dessert. That's a great dessert. Yesterday I made, and I'm practicing some recipes this week so that I can be full on this week, so I can be full on next week. So that's what I hope that you're doing along with me now. Just figure out what your diet's going to be. Start grabbing those groceries. Maybe throwing some things away in your cabinet, your refrigerator that you don't want to be tempted with. So olive oil. Why is olive oil so important? And it is very important. It is one of the most researched oils. And I'm going to just read and it shows great benefit toward people with diabetes, with people with cardiovascular disease. It actually decreases your risk. So I'm going to read from this just so that I can get everything correct. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fats from the oleic acid and polyphenols. And like I said, it'd be good to replace. I'm not recommending necessarily, this is what I'm doing. I'm replacing any butters or margarines or other oils with olive oil. And I usually have that anyway. So it decreases your cardiovascular risk by 15% and all-cause mortality by 17%. 1.5 tablespoons per day is what's recommended on this, on a research article. And for overall cancer risk, there's no clear association in large metadata analyses, so not sure about that. But it is a 22% lower risk of type 2 diabetes. So those are all really important reasons to switch to olive oil. Always get an olive oil that is extra virgin olive oil and good. So usually Greek is really good, Greek olive oil, but research that, you can AI it. So, okay, and I'm also gonna show you, so today, let me go back a little bit. I've gotta drink some water, sorry. So today I made a yummy, yummy dish. I made sweet potatoes with, well, actually they're cubed sweet potatoes. Put a little bit of olive oil in a pan with, and I actually got the frozen, already cubed sweet potatoes. They're a little bit more expensive. I'll probably be going to the regular sweet potatoes and do that myself, but I'm just practicing this week. A little bit of avocado. I know it sounds weird, but it was such a good blend. Olive oil, sweet potatoes, avocado, onions, a little bit of garlic, green bell peppers, tomatoes, feta cheese, and a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic powder. And what else did I have in there? Oh, chicken, a little bit of chicken too. It was so scrumptious. I will not be posting the recipes today. I'll be posting it next week when I actually start 75 Hard. So again, follow along with me, like and subscribe so you can get those notifications. So I also wanted, yesterday I made, okay, so I don't know, this may not be your bag. I don't know, your jam, whatever. Yesterday I made ground turkey with sweet potatoes, green onions, and I know this sounds really gross and weird, but it's so good, and apple and a little bit of salt and pepper. That was so yummy too. So that's another one of my meals. And then for dessert, I've been having Greek yogurt, blueberries, a little bit of cooked apple, baked apples. I don't have that a lot, but that's an option for a dessert with some cinnamon, which is really healthy for you too. Let's see, I don't know what else I've made this week. I can't really, I had some quinoa with brown rice, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of onion, and feta. So feta's been my thing this week. I love it. And I wanted to show you also how I'm prepping. So I'm not being, no one's paying me to advertise their products, but I love Element so much. The only thing is I have to add a lot of water or it tastes really salty. This is my favorite. It's citrus salt. It gives you 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So use it intelligently. I'm not sure what the word is, like intentionally. Use it intentionally, because if you're not exercising, not sweating, not sure how much sodium you need to add to your diet necessarily. So I'm going to use these when I really start working out twice a day. And it also has 2 milligrams of potassium and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And I think it's really good. It tastes really salty though if I don't put more water than is recommended. I think it does say, it gives you a range of how much water to add. I don't see it on here. It is somewhere, but I am adding more than enough of water for me, and you can just make it to your taste. And I think that is it for today. Sorry, I think I hit my mic, so sorry about that. And hopefully it works. And this is another short video, another prep day, day 2, talked about diet. Day 1, I talked about what 75 Hard is and how I'm prepping for that this week. Today's diet. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about exercise. So continue to follow along. Talk to you soon. Like and subscribe. Bye.